Hello 7AY, my name is Mrs Williams. I'm just going to quickly go through this induction PowerPoint to let you know what to expect when you arrive at Dormston School. Okay 7AY, I thought I'd let you into a little bit about myself. So I am Mrs Williams, I am a geography teacher here at Dormston School and I've been teaching here for 4 years. Obviously, being a geography teacher, I love the outdoors and I like being outside and learning and teaching about how the world works around us. I was inspired by David Attenborough growing up, as you can see from one of the images here. And I've also got a chocolate Labrador. His name is Ollie, and we are always outside with him. Whether it's rain or shine, he loves a long dog walk down the canal. You can also see that I am married to my partner and we do have a little girl and her name is Brooke and she's 2.5 and I will talk about her all of the time to you guys. You can also see that I am into sport. I do like a little bit of golf. My favourite golfer is Ian Poulter and I am an Arsenal fan. So I look forward to having a little bit of sports banter with you guys when you come up here. I also am creative, and from these pictures you can see that I do like baking some cakes, and I am also into sewing, and so far I've created a few projects for Brooke to wear and some pillowcases and things like that, bunting. I also like to go on holiday to Cyprus, and I like to relax and listen to Coldplay. Okay 7AY, so you know a little bit about myself now. We would love to know a little bit more about you. So on the next page there is a This Is Me sheet, and that tells us all about you and a little bit about yourselves. There is a version of this on our website. It would be great if you could print it off and bring it back with you when you come to Dormston. If you don't have a printer, then please don't worry, you can make up your own version, but we would love for you to bring this with you in September on your first day back, as we can get to know you a little bit better. Okay, so this is the This Is Me worksheet that can be found on the website. And really we'd just like you to fill it in to give us a quick snapshot of a little bit about your life. So obviously it's got your name and your birthday. I like to sing happy birthday when I know it's someone in my class. There's also a little bit there about where your family are from, who your heroes are, what your hobbies are, things that you like, things that you dislike, things that you are good at. And it's really important for us to get an understanding of what you are like, because then we can look at common interests and we can discuss these as a class. So it is really helpful, and just a quick snapshot of what you are like as an individual. Okay, so at Dormston we do a 7-4-7, and this is something special that we do for our Year 7s. This is 7 activities, events or opportunities that we put on for you in Year 7. Some of these events go on through the whole year and some of them go beyond your first year at school. This include things like reading. Other of these activities and events we encourage you to participate in are just one-offs, but we like to take advantage of this. Now the first one is reading, and hopefully you have all been provided with a summer reading book. Hopefully this has been passed on to you from your primary schools, and there will be lots of different challenge activities regarding that book. And if you go onto our website, there is part of the induction there that looks into reading lessons. We do have our own library as well at Dormston School, and all of you will register with the PLC, and Mrs Elsmore is our librarian and she's so passionate about reading and ensures that you all are reading for the pleasure of it. If there are books that you are interested in and we don't have in the library, she will get those in for you. She's just a lovely lady. Number 2 then is residential. We do like to go on different residentials so that you can build your team skills. But we'll have a look at this in September when we know the situation of post-lockdown, so keep your eyes out for that information, guys. Number 3 then is your aspiration and your future. So we do run a lot of events at Dormston that we hope help to aspire all of you. Now this includes at the moment links with Oxford University, and we are looking at running a trip to Oxford, or either have them come into us so that you can understand what life is like at university. Now we know that this doesn't appeal to all of you, but it's always good to get another opinion and someone else's view. We also have futures and career events running throughout the whole school year, where you'll learn about the different options for you once you've left school, like apprenticeships and trainees. And this year we are working with the co-op, and we're looking at fair trade and sustainability. So that links into geography, so any questions regarding that, and you can come and ask me. Number 4 then, character education. This enables all of you to really focus on your best character traits and the kind of person that you want to be, and these sessions will be run in your PSHE lessons. Theatre trips are number 5. We hope to take you all to a theatre trip, either in Birmingham or possibly London, to watch a production, but obviously that depends on post-lockdown. We're also big into community and charity events. In Year 7, as part of Avon House, we will try and raise money for our school charity, and we like to carry out activities like the Sedgley Litter Pick to help out our community. So there's always different events going on within school. And the last one then is extracurricular activities and our inter-house competitions. In Year 7, we want you to get as involved as possibly can. We run a range of extracurricular activities, and we'll go through the list of these when you join us in September. Hopefully you'll get involved in as many of those activities as you can after school, and the aim of this is for you to have a go at something new as well as other things that you already enjoy. And the big one for us, guys, is that we run several inter-house competitions throughout the year, some of which you can get involved in, such as we do a rowing competition, we do an inter-house arts competition, and we do sports days. And if we win enough points at the end of the year, we win the house cup. So ours will be decorated with blue ribbons if we were to win that. So I am really competitive, so it would be great if all of you could get involved in something, so we can get extra points and win that Avon House Cup. So in this next stage of the PowerPoint, you will find out a little bit more about Dormston School. So the core values at Dormston School underpin everything that we do. Now, our core values are effort, knowledge, respect, responsibility and resilience. Now, Mr. Dixon has already spoken to you about each of these. We would like you to reflect on the activities you've already done in your Be Awesome, Go Big booklet, and think about how these link to our core values. These activities can be found on our website. Our core values are really important to all of us, and we should try to demonstrate these both in and outside of our school whenever we get chance. So here at Dormston School, we have lots of people who are here to help you. We don't want you to feel that you're alone or that you're struggling. There's always someone that you can turn to and ask for help. Now, me, Mrs. Williams, I am your form tutor, and I am the person that you come to if you've got any issues at all, guys. Come to me first, and I will try and deal with them and sort them out for you the best that I can. If I can't help you and I need help with that situation, then the person who we go to is our head of house, Mr. Amos. Now, Mr. Amos will help you the best possible way that he can. He's really, really friendly, and he's here to help. We've then got Mr. McLaughlin, who is the deputy head of House of Avon. Once again, if there are any issues, you can always go and speak to him. You're also really lucky as you have 2 Year 7 leads. This is Mrs. Bassan and also Mr. McLaughlin once again. The main thing that we want you to feel, guys, is safe and that we are here to help you. So any problems, just come and speak to one of us. Okay, so the leadership team at Durmston comprises of Mr. Dixon, who is our head teacher. We've then got Mr. Carroll and Mrs. Elliott, who are our deputy head teachers, and then we have 5 assistant head teachers. This is Mr. Grundy, Mrs. Basan, who is also the Year 7 lead. We've got Mr. Amos. Now this is a different Mr. Amos to our head of house. We've also got Mrs. Mezcam and we have Mrs. Mosley. They are all here to help, guys. So the last few slides are going to look at other useful information at Durmston School. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware that we will be running a session on Thursday the 1st of July at 6 o'clock, and this is going to be run over Teams, and this is our parent transition evening. Now, normally this is done face to face, but because of lockdown restrictions, we are doing this via Teams this year. And on that, it is a chance for me to meet you, and you can ask me any questions that's not covered in this PowerPoint or that hasn't been covered in that parent transition evening. So the school day at Durmston will be a little bit different to what you're used to at primary school. Each day you'll come into school and you will come to my classroom and you will have form every morning. This is where I take the register to see who is in and who isn't, but it's also where I give you some really important information that you need for the week ahead. You'll get a break and a lunch as normal, and then you will have 5 one-hour lessons. Now you will be moving to those lessons, which is a little bit different to primary school where you usually sat in your one classroom. When you come up to Durmston in September, you will be given a planner and we will record your timetable in that planner, and it will also be on Go for Schools. Now the timings of the day will be confirmed when you come to us in September, and we also run a 2-week timetable, which is probably different to what you're used to. This means that a week 1 you'll have different lessons to what you have in week 2, but all this will be explained to you when you come up in September. At Durmston, we expect all pupils to be prepared for success. This means that everyone has disruption-free learning and can learn to the best of their ability in each of their lessons. Be prepared for success is your responsibility. When you arrive in school and to lessons, if you're prepared, then you can be successful. It's also there to help support others to achieve success and to ensure that the learning environment has always got successful outcomes. It also means that you need to be successful in your appearance. So prepared for success is all around Durmston School. As you're walking around, and in every classroom you will see these prepared for success posters. And we break it down into 3 separate things. Success for yourself. We expect you to treat all staff and students with respect, to wear your Durmston uniform correctly and with pride, and to put 100% effort into all that you do. If you do those 3 things, you are successing in yourself. The second one then, success around the school and in the community. At Durmston, we expect you to walk calmly and sensibly to and from your lessons. That means no pushing or no other contact with students. Use the correct stairwells around school and follow the one-way system at the moment. Don't drop any litter and be respectful to our school environment. And the third one, success in lessons. We expect you to be on time. Class teachers will meet and greet you at your door so that you are ready to learn. We expect you to have the correct equipment with you every day for every lesson. We expect you to follow instructions and to listen when other pupils and teachers are talking. If you do want to talk, this needs to be done in social times. When your teacher asks you to work in silence, we expect you to do that. And at the end of the lesson, You wait in class until you are told you can go. This slide outlines some of the school rules that you need to follow at Dormston. So mobile phones must be taken to pupil reception before the start of the school day. They are kept there and they are kept safe. You can then collect them at the end of the school day. The equipment that you need, the essential equipment, is you'll need a pen, pencil, ruler, rubber, sharpener, a calculator, your PE kit when you have PE, a reading book, your student planners that you will be issued in September, and this is where you will record homework. Homework is also uploaded on Go for Schools, which we'll talk about in a few moments' time. I always think it's really useful as well to bring in a glue stick. So this slide looks at what Go for Schools is. Go for Schools provides you with online access for you as a pupil, but also your parents and guardians. It's got lots of information on there about your education. For instance, it will have an electronic copy of your timetable. It will have your homework for your different subjects, but also it looks at behaviour records, attendance records, target grades for individual topics, and this website provides you with 24/7 access to today's information. So we've gone through a lot of information today, but I just want you to remember that most of all, we are here to help and support you. If you are stuck, or you're confused, or you're lost, just ask someone for help. There's always someone there to help you. You need to be prepared for your own success. Try not to be too nervous, and in doing that, don't forget to be yourself. Be positive, don't follow the crowd. Show us that you're an individual, and show us what talents you have. Treat others as you want to be treated, and do the best you can. So 7AY, that's all from me today. I will meet you on our Teams meeting next Thursday, the 1st of July, and I really look forward to seeing your faces. And then following on from that, I cannot wait for you to come up here September and for me to get to know you a little bit better and for us to start our new chapter together. So that's everything from me. I hope you have a really nice summer. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.